Hey everyone, Chris from Cuppa here. Wanted to highlight one of our latest and greatest features here at Cuppa, directly available within your editor, and it's the Authorship Marketplace. This feature has been something I've been pushing personally for quite some time now within Cuppa and the dev team itself. I think it's a really awesome feature to add directly in the platform in the editor for everyone to use, where you can build your own first drafts and then obviously bolt on expertise directly in your editor. So we'll be adding a lot more editors and authorship here for you to do, but just to give you a sneak peek of everything here. Directly in your editor, you can hop in and you do have to buy some credits. We have subscription plans in your billing section within the app itself. We are also adding in today's Monday, June 23rd. We're also doing one-time purchases as well. So you can give it a test, but really, really excited about this one. And I did a tweet about it the other day where it basically came from what we did with the Done For You service. And we took what was the winning formula there in terms of what customers wanted. Um, a lot of bad came with it, of course, as I talked about, but this was definitely one of the winning features, and we wanted to make it available to everyone here. So, I personally think expertise is one of the last remaining moats within organic traffic, both traditional and AI search. Which, for me, if you look at people saying there's AI search and what the difference is, it's pretty similar what you should be doing for traditional search anyway. So I'm not sure there's really too much difference. That's probably up for debate, but I do know one thing. Expertise is something that really helps move the needle, and it's not a gimmick. It's not a short term boost from links. This is something that's more an investment in something that's durable in terms of the content that it's produced, right? So obviously being able to add on this type of authorship to a article, I think is huge. To me, it's way more valuable than doing some link purchases and things like that might be short term. Link farms and things like that. That again, it's kind of a common tactic within the SEO world, but to me, it's a little bit short term. Of course, depending on the links that you are actually getting. I think most people choose the cheaper links, which might be a good boost for a couple of months, and then it's done. So this to me is way more an investment. And I'm really, really happy to bring it to you guys. I think it's pretty cool. This is our first version of this. Definitely will be more authors, most importantly, to just more defined ways this will work. But let me just show you how it kind of works currently. You hop into the editor here. This is an example article. And then you can search authors. We'll have the filter up here for this will probably get more robust, but specializations for the article. This one's about website performance monitoring, etc. So I'd probably be looking for someone more in tech here, but I'd probably just use myself, to be honest. But you'll see here all the authors that are currently stamped and approved by us. People will have more bios and things like that soon, which you'll be able to see. Let me just hop into view details here. So here you go. So you get everything about Elizabeth Boyd here, and what base pricing is. Again, this is all credit-based system. But yeah, it really gives you an idea of what you can use for the authorship for the article, right? So again, I think in terms of pure investment, I think this makes more sense than your traditional other short-term tactics. This is, to me, is real value add for the long term. So we wanted to bring it where you can marry up your prompting, everything you do directly in Cuppa, your prompting, your first draft, your client's first draft, and then be able to give you a way to send it to review, and within a quick turnaround, you get it back and have authorship to add to it. So again, I really think this is the last remaining moat, within content itself. Again, there's tons of games SEOs play all the time, right? But this one is, I think, more and more important as search changes, right, in real time. So give it a look. Let me show you right up here. You'll see your balance up here. Again, this is our first version. We wanted to get it out. We did a very small beta test, and I much rather ship stuff out, get it out there, and we'll definitely iterate it from here. But so obviously view details, and let me just send for review, and you'll see here you can drop in instructions. Select the specialization that is important for the author herself, and then drop in your instructions. So yeah, this is something we will definitely have a few YouTubes and tutorials about in general. But this is don't expect a complete rewrite. That's not what this is. Don't expect um, um, really like heavy edits and things like that, where you're basically redoing the whole article. That's again not what this is. What this is, really the expert going through the article, fact checking, sourcing. Um, you know, uh, I think I have in the email that's going out hallucination detector, right? Just making sure things are correct within the first draft. Gives you a little bit of comfort that someone is looking at this and making their stamp of approval before they actually give you the okay to then go ahead and post it. So keep that in mind. That's what this is. Obviously, it's taking your first draft and making the edits from there. So again, available directly in your editor here. Let me just go to billing and just show you what this looks like currently. So again, right now, we have just subscriptions, based on a dollar per credit amount. Everything's credit based. Authors have the ability to set their own credits, usually based on expertise, is what we told them. The higher the credit amount they require, the more expertise they should have in that field, right? So, So again, this is really new, right? So we will definitely be making changes. Right below this, I think today we're adding in one-time purchase buys. We will probably include some type of booster or something for the initial summertime period as we get going with this. But that will be available here as well. But yeah, just one last show of what this all is. I go back to this one. So directly available within the editor here. So that is the authorship marketplace. It's something I've been pushing for quite some time now. So glad to finally get this released. Again, to me, it's really an investment in the content itself. Directly vetted experts from us, right? So everything in house. Way cheaper than anything from 2 years ago, where if you were like me spending 300, 400, $500 an article in, say, US health, consumer health. I had a site forever called USARX, which was a competitor to GoodRx. Yeah, and I used to spend like 30 to 50K in content a monthly, right? So that was 2 years ago. So wild how much has changed since then. But the idea here is, you are prompting and building as quick as you want within Cuppa. You have the first draft control. Again, this is taking our lessons learned from the Done For You service, which, in the tweet I made, we had a product that we put on top, a productized service of Cuppa that was our team building content for customers. I think there's very high demand there, but at the same time, it really has to be dictated by the customer for it to work. The first draft truly has to come from the customer to make this work. Otherwise, there's way too many things, especially with AI content, that's subjective at this point. Not only is content regularly subjective, but add in the AI mix, and it just it's something that, to me, in my opinion, uh, is not something I want to sell with this. I rather much give you this service where you can pick and choose your editors from your first draft. It's not our team building it; it's direct from you. Really hope this helps. Businesses highly recommend this instead of your silly, auto SEO stuff that you see out there, which is it is what it is. I recommend doing this way more than any type of auto SEO / link farming combination. I think that's a recipe for disaster. But this, to me, is way more an investment in the actual content that matters, content that moves the needle for you in terms of true traffic to your business that actually can convert into customers, as opposed to low hanging fruit keywords that might be ranked 0 in terms of difficulty. It's not really, there's no real point in doing that. So this is why we built the authorship marketplace. So give it a spin. Let me know what you think. We will definitely be having releases and emails about this. I'll drop something in Discord. I'm sure we'll have a discounted offer as we get going here, but that is the authorship marketplace.